Hello everyone, Fancy Photo Man here, and today we got the craziest and best episode of Skibidi Toilet Multiverse episode 33. We saw a lot of new characters in this episode, and a lot of things that will affect the story for a while. So I will be telling you guys a lot of secrets, Easter eggs, and theories for it. So before we get into today's analysis, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Fancy Photo Man channel and hit that subscribe button. Now enough yapping, let's get into today's episode. So first we start by seeing a cameraman flushing a toilet, and then we see a triple head toilet rushing towards us, and then it got hit with the time stop, and then we see green cameraman happily walking here. We see he has gotten some new upgrades. We see him with some new clock stopper bombs with a jetpack, and honestly, he looks very cool. Green cameraman flusses it and flies off with his jetpack. After that, we see Titan cameraman grabbing a toilet and then throwing onto Titan TV man, but Titan TV man shoots it and kills it. Titan Clockman arrives, and then we see two new Skibidi toilets spawn. We see a new boxing Skibidi toilet and a new acid toilet. We can see the lava pouring toilet that we seen in episode 14. Titan cameraman points at him, and I'm assuming that he wanted him to stop time, but Titan Clockman could not, because he might be on cooldown for it. Titan TV man says, "I'll do it myself," and then we get a funny moment when he goes up to the boxing toilet and pulls hand sword on him, and then realizes that he had to fight, and he puts his fist up. Next, Titan cameraman rushes to the lava toilet, and the lava toilet starts pouring lava all over him, and he shoots him with flames. Titan TV man starts fighting with the boxing toilet, and then gets tired of it, and uses his THX power on him and kills him. Titan cameraman kills the lava toilet, and then the mutant toilet starts attacking them, and they kill it. But Titan cameraman gets his guns destroyed, but Titan Clockman repaired it for him. After that, something starts attack the Titan like the glitch toilet, but it isn't the glitch toilet. It keeps on attacking them, and it starts attack Titan Clockman, and Titan Clockman starts using his powers to rewind time, and then he hits the toilet, and it's revealed to us that it's a new Astro Skeleton toilet. Kind of looks like the Juggernaut Astro toilet from the original series. The ground starts opening up, and then it's revealed to us that under the ground was a lot of bombs, and now we know why, but that will come up later in this episode. The bomb starts to fly off, and the Titans and the Skeleton Astro toilet starts to fight Titan TV man, tries to teleport his hand knives and kill him, but the Skeleton Astro toilet blocks the attacks, and then he flies away. The bomb starts to fly in the sky, and there's a lot of them. When they fly up, Titan Clockman starts to use his freeze time power, but just that we see him go back in time sewn to figure out what to do. He levitates his sword and pushes it towards where the bombs are, and he creates a time bubble. He unfreezes time and holds on the time bubble to keep it from disappearing. Astro Toilet looks in back of him, and then we see the scientist Titan Toilet. He does the rock eyebrow pose and starts smiling and laughing because the plan worked. After that, we cut to a scene that says 10 hours ago, and it's if the scientist toilet flying into the base, and we see a container coming out of mech scientist toilet, and it's with the actual scientist toilet in it. Then security toilet leads the scientist toilet to their new project, and it's the Skibidi toilet mutants getting upgraded like never before, and they get a new look. Their skin is completely pale now with red eyes, with some rocket launchers on them. We can see that there's a lot of them being made. After this, the scientist goes inside of a room and looks around and probably waiting for someone. We cut to someone in a wheelchair, and honestly, I thought it was a wheelchair toilet at first, but then the door opens, and out of nowhere we see a human in the chair. He looks like a scientist, and he has an oxygen mask on and inside of a toilet. He has a whole bunch of technology on him. I wonder why he has to keep the oxygen mask on though. Next, he starts talking to the scientist and starts talking about how it's good to see him alive again. I wonder what he means when he says again, maybe the scientist died and he got brought back to life. Next, he explains to the scientist that some of the new mutants are not ready, but some of them are about to wake up, so it seems like there are more of these mutants instead of these ones. Next, they go in the room where the mutants are, and then we see one named Leo, and he looks so cool. He has a mask on with red eyes and white hair, and has chains around him. Dom Studios really cooked with the designs. The scientist starts to do some typing in the computer, and then we see Leo say to the scientist that he's still using the Skibidi language and that he doesn't know what the scientist is saying. So this basically confirms that the scientist toilet does speak English. Next, we see the machine lights turn green, and then the hatch opens in. The new mutants are revealed. We see the mutant girl pop out first, and then the robo guy, Muton, and last but not least Billy. The female mutant says, and I thought it was never going to happen, implying that they have been stuck there for some time. Next, Billy says, finally, Billy is awake. And Billy is voiced by Just Cozy. If you don't know who he is a reaction channel and the GOAT. Next to Robo Guy says, how long has it been? And the professor looks at the scientist, and the scientist nods his head, and the profferer says, actually long enough, and that the war is not going good for them. Next, the professor says that the commander wants to see them, and a lot of people are wondering who is the commander, and I honestly don't know. Next, they start walking, and then the female mutant says that the Clock Titan is dominating the entire war, and then the Robo Guy says, what's the plan to kill him? And then the professor says, we can't. So it seems like the Clock Titan is so powerful that the Skibidis can't even kill him, which is crazy. The Robo Guy pins the professor against the wall and says, what's the point of your existence? And says, what the hell were you doing this whole time? And the professor says, planning the final battle, and they win the battle, and we win the war. And you guys might be wondering, what does that mean, Will? I think that means they have been defeated in a small conflict, and the Skibidis have won a larger, more important one, of which it was a part. So that's actually a good plan, not gonna lie. The Robo Guy says that the plan is to lock the Clock Titan in place, which they already did from the beginning when he created the time bubble. He says less than 15 hours, no matter how much Titans they have, they will win the war and it will be over. After that, they started talking about how an AI can stop time, and this got me thinking the Alliance are AI. The professor said that he didn't think humanity can reach that level to give the power to the AI, and I really wonder who created the Alliance. Was it humanity? Or was it AI itself? Billy starts talking about how he can't wait to crush some pencils and speakers, and the female mutant says, I can say after what pencils did you have the right to say so? And now I wonder what did they do to him? And then Billy says that he can't wait to kill speakers because they're trash just like their Titan, which is very funny, because Just Cozy always hates on speakers. Then finally they get to the commander's room, and we see the commander's suit with his badges, and then we see his face. Then the episode ends. We see that the commander looks like male 07, but with one eye and a lot of scars on him. Okay, guys, so that episode was very crazy. Sorry if this seemed rushed. Okay, guys, that's it for me. See you guys later. Fancy Photo Man out.